Hey guys, welcome to the house where the vibes make you feel at home. This is Tay, and thank you guys so much for being here today. Welcome back if you've been here before. We are the podcast previously known as the Weekly Vibes Podcast. If you guys have listened before, thank you guys so much for coming back. And if you are new, welcome. You guys, this is the very first episode of the Vibe House Podcast. So thank you guys so much for listening. So I'm so excited to go ahead and get into some stuff today. It's been a long time since I've been on the mic and so much has been going on. So let me give you guys a little bit of a catch up. And that is the name of our new series, or our new section of the show. Is called The Catch Up, where I just catch up with you guys and spend a little time with y'all. So there's so much to catch up on. I think the last time I talked to you guys, we had lost our co-host, Alex, which we still love. Hey, Alex. Hey, A-Dub. Shout out. And I was in the process of moving back home from New York, and we are now here in Atlanta. If you guys are watching the video version, which is now on YouTube, and you'll probably be able to catch it on IGTV as well, you guys will see that I guess you guys never saw my setup before, but you guys will be able to see my setup now. So, hi, if you guys can see me online. But so much has been happening. We moved back home to Atlanta, so now we are living here full time. And, I think you guys knew that we were engaged, but we have gotten married as well. So, the wedding was a couple weeks ago, so I've been hyper-focused on that for a little while. So, I stepped away from the mic to focus on getting married. And we did that, as you guys can see. If you guys can see online, I'm not going to show my ring off too much, but it's done. The deed is done. Okay, but anyway. I'm so excited to be back with the show. There's so many new things happening. I'm so excited to bring on some new guests, maybe a new co-host. We'll talk about that soon. But we're going to get into everything. But let's go ahead and get into this breakdown. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into what's been going on this week. And this week, the main thing that's been going on is the Rolling Loud Festival. Since COVID, it is one of the biggest festivals to be back out. So I was very excited about it. I love live events and live concerts. So having the opportunity to, have people, get together again and see performances is great. So the biggest thing that came out of that was the baby. The first thing was him getting the shoe thrown at him, like Bush in fucking, I don't know what year that was, but like President Bush, or ex-President Bush. And he dodged it. He's like, who threw this, ugly ass Adidas? And I think it was so funny that he was able to pick up that was an Adidas that quick. But the baby, that was not the end of whatever he had going on that weekend. He also made some homophobic remarks during his set at Rolling Loud, and they made it, of course, to the internet. And he is about to get canceled, y'all. I know he, put out his apology, but I just don't know how I feel. If you feel that way, you just don't have to vocalize it. It's really just how I feel. You don't have to be negative. Just do, Chris Brown posted this morning. He was like, people should just be doing their shows, say thank you, and go home. These people paid to see you, have come to see you. You should appreciate them, no matter what they have going on in their lives. So, I don't know. I've always been a baby fan, and it just makes it really hard to, stand behind him when he doesn't stand behind, something that means something to you and people that and grow up with and love. So I don't think it's very fair for him to, say certain things. I know he's made his apologies and said it was insensitive, which, it can always be a PR move. As a PR major, I can definitely spot those things very quickly. And he also still seemed a little hesitant to, give that apology in the first place. So I don't really think it's fair to, be like, oh yeah, well, he gave an apology, whoop whoop. So, we have to see. I'd rather see his actions, and not, just words and stuff on the internet. But that's enough of the baby. I've had enough of him this week. That's all they've been talking about. But some other performances that I saw come out of Rolling Loud was Coily Ray. I know there's a joke going around saying she brought back the mannequin challenge in 2021, which, I don't know. I don't mind her music. I have been in love with TikTok. So, she has definitely taken off there. And I know that people have been making fun of her body and a whole bunch of other stuff. But just, even just music-wise, I just don't know, what she fulfills. I guess she's, maybe cool, radio hits. But, I'll have to see if she's more than, a one-hit wonder. I know she had the whole, messy situation over, Big Purr and that whole thing. But I just don't, I feel like that only took off because of the controversy. So we'll see if she can bring anything else out. I know she's Benzino's daughter. And actually, I ran into him in Atlanta like a few years back when I was going to school at Georgia State. And I mean, she might be right about him being a deadbeat. I don't know, but he don't look like he had no money. I mean, not gonna say that too much. We'll see. We don't know who I'm gonna end up interviewing on the show, but we'll see. But yeah, Benzino, I don't know. He was always real questionable to me, even when I watched him on Living Hip Hop. So I was like, I don't know. Even when I saw him, I didn't like approach him. I was just like, oh, that's him. I just peeped. Alright, anyway, and then the last person that I really wanted to talk about was Big Lotto. Miss Lotto performed this weekend, and her set was lit. I loved it. I saw her TikToks and everything that she made of it, but I think she really has like come into her own. Like watching her come from Rap Game season 1, like literally she made that happen. Like I had not forgotten about her. She always like kind of stayed in the back of my mind, but you know how a lot of these like TV show people go, like they'll win the show and then not have a project and you just like never hear them again. Like where's like, okay, maybe this is too fast, but where's D Smoke? I need a project. Like the thing came out last Friday. Like I know he's had one since then, but like nothing's popped. I need some real music from him. So that was exciting to see. I love to see that for her. So I love that she's in her bag, even though she had a whole name change situation or whatever is going on there. But I love that for her, that she's been able to rebrand and come back bigger and better. So big ups to Big Lotto. Alright, so I know everyone's been dying for me to talk about this, especially since I am in Atlanta. And Kanye, yes, Kanye, he had his release party here. I guess release party, listening party, since Donda has not been released yet. But there's a big listening party at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium last weekend, and he was here, and apparently he's been living in the stadium in order to get the album finished. I think they pushed it back to August 6th, which originally it was supposed to fall last week, like last Friday. No word on that. So, I mean, I don't think that's really surprising from Kanye. All of his projects have kind of been late, or like not happening at all. But like I feel like, I mean, I know he got some verses in last minute. I mean, maybe a lot more of that happening, especially since people were coming to the show and seeing what it was about. But I don't know, like I'm ready to hear it. Like the main reason I didn't go, I literally had the opportunity. I looked at tickets and I was like, I could buy these. I mean, granted it was like the weekend like after I got married, so I was like kind of pushing it, but I can go. But I was just like, oh, well, if he's going to drop Donda the next day, Gucci. Of course, he didn't drop it the next day, so not Gucci at all. So I'm waiting for that to come out with everyone else. So the moment it drops, guys, you know I'm going to listen to the whole thing and let you guys know what's up, let you guys know the vibes. So I'm definitely excited to hear more about that. So let's go ahead and get into some new releases. Speaking of the baby, he does have a new release coming out this week. He had giving what it's supposed to give, which is a video. I guess I don't know if he already had that shot before all this happened, but it did come out and he put like a little message at the end, which was kind of interesting. So if you guys want to check that out, definitely go and check that out. And then kind of anti him in a way right now, we have Lil Nas X with Industry Baby. I know that came out a couple weeks ago, but the video is crazy and he's really just been killing it. Like I know people want to, I don't know, this whole issue, you know, the whole issue with like the homophobic remarks, and then somehow it went to Lil Nas, and then now he's like wrapped up in all this mess, and he's like always in something. Like I don't know, I know it's not his fault, but he's just very topical. He's in everybody's mouth, and so I just want y'all to go stream Industry Baby. I've been loving it. I mean, I think he's a great artist. I think he's non-conventional. I mean, the Satan Shoes and Montero weren't really my thing. I didn't really watch that video. But like, you can choose what you want to support and not support from artists. So, with that being said, we have a new project from Isaiah Rashad coming as well called The House is Burning. And I saw a little clip today from his Instagram, and it looks like SZA is going to be on the project. So that's very exciting. So I'm excited to see that drop. It's supposed to come out June 30th. So when this is dropped, you guys can go check out that as well. And then there's also a new album from YNW Melly coming out called Just a Matter of Slime. Free Melly. I know he might, I mean, maybe allegedly a murderer, but I don't know. Murder on My Mind has, I don't know, maybe it speaks to the Scorpio in me, but that song has been on my playlist forever, and I don't know if it's ever going to come off, so we'll see. We'll see. But with that being said, I'm so excited to be back with you guys. I'm so excited to be back on the mic. I'm hoping that we will be able to find, a co-host soon. I know I brought that up a little bit. I'm going to be dropping something on Instagram very, very soon about that. So keep your eyes peeled if you're interested and you feel like and you're in the Atlanta area and you want to audition. Please let me know. I'll bring you on the show as a guest, and then we can see how it goes from there. So that's very exciting. So I would love to get to know you guys a little more and feel the vibes with you guys. All right, so I'm about to go ahead and close out for today, but I'm so excited to be back with you guys. Again, if you guys want to catch me, I will be on IG Live on the Vibe House TV Instagram, and that's at Vibe House TV. You guys can find us there, and I will be live on IG Live every Wednesday, and I'm so excited to meet with you guys and talk to you guys some more. And don't forget to go check out my personal page, which is now at T by Tay. I'm going to be doing lifestyle stuff and some more blogging and more, personal things there. You can guys go check out my wedding photos and all of those things as well. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off. I'll tag all of my information and everything I'm doing in the comments below. I am going to be having some vlogs dropping soon, so if you guys would like to check those out, you guys can definitely go over to my page and subscribe now. But thank you guys so much for listening. Please follow, subscribe, donate. Please, please donate. If we have more money, we can do more things. And that just means we can make better production for you guys. I'm so excited to be here. And don't forget to go check out the page. We're going to be more active there as well now that the podcast is back up. So we're excited to see you guys. And we will talk to you soon. Thank you so much. Bye.